Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? Right.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Powered by Sports Interaction, your homegrown sportsbook. Always remember to bet local.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of week 12 of the Drew and Stu podcast. Yesterday we covered the Thanksgiving slate. We did a 6-person anytime parlay, 6-player, not 6-person. And I gave Luke Musgrave as our Green Bay Packers pick. He's now on IR, so apologies for that. I'm switching that to A.J. Dillon with Aaron Jones likely to miss. I'll take the Green Bay running back. So it's now Montgomery, Dillon, Ferguson.
I wrote it all down.
I got
Montgomery.
Robinson.
Remember four M's.
Yep,
a Robinson and a Ferguson. 4 M's RF.
Montgomery, Dillon, Robinson, Ferguson,
yeah.
McCaffrey, and Metcalf. It's now 125 to 1. Bit less, but I'm sorry, it's still 125 to 1, so you can't complain, right, Cam?
Yeah, no, it's good. I kind of liked our theme with the 4 M's and Robinson and Ferguson, but man, we'll throw Dillon in there. We have to pick somebody,
I mean,
right?
What M could we throw in on the Packers? I don't think there is one.
No, they're no, none.
I mean, you could maybe like.
Don't they have a Moops like as a 5th receiver or something?
They got
anyway,
Ellis Merriweather. There you go.
Ellis Merriweather. What is his anytime touchdown prop? It's probably about. I'm thinking 30 to 1.
Ellis Merriweather? No, it's only plus 550. Insane.
550? Let's take a look. So hold on. Before we get into this, I got to investigate. Merriweather?
Ellis Merriweather. I'm assuming he's their third string tight end.
He's got to be like their 5th receiver or something, right?
Ellis Merriweather is a running back. Oh, so he's going to be playing in place of Aaron Jones.
I think, what school did Merriweather go to? I'm trying to think.
Let's see if you can guess. I got it right in front of me.
I would never have got it. I just saw it. UMass.
Yeah, UMass.
That's a basketball school. Actually, no, dude, their football program reeks. This guy was a Saint? Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, I know who he is now. Yeah, he used to play for the Saints. Now he's with the Packers. So what is he, their 3rd string back? No, it's actually not a bad pick, Drew. Think about it. If he's the 2nd guy. You know what? We have to do it now. Well, we just spent 2 minutes on Merriweather. We have to do it now because if he gets a touchdown and we don't have money on it, put $10-20 on it. We win $100. Let's just do it.
All right. You're right. Because we can't now. If he scores,
I still owe you a bottle of Crown Royal for my other bad things that I tell you to do, and I'll give it to you when I pick up the meat order number 2. But we'll talk. Merriweather, please. I'm in.
All right, fine. There it is. But yeah, if you want to watch our Thanksgiving picks, our Black Friday picks, the episode is available. I'll put the link in the description below. It was yesterday's show, Thanksgiving specials. We gave our best bets, our props. We gave a gold, silver, and bronze just for the Thanksgiving Day slate because we do everything we can for you. And we're going to be sitting down, eating some turkey, even though it's not our Thanksgiving, and watching some football picks, Cam. I know you got plans. You got the day off. You going to win some bets or what?
Yeah, I am. We're going to – my dad's father was like Norm from Cheers, so they have a ceremony for him like every Thanksgiving. So they have turkey dinner there, and they serve chili. Ooh. And it's free if you order if you're like a regular guy and not a grifter who rolls in and order a couple drinks, like you're in. Like these people treat you like family. They do squares. They do everything. Like Drew, I haven't had a Thanksgiving off like the whole time. And like my girlfriend said, like since we've been together, it's been like 15 years. Like I'm telling you, like I'm losing my mind right now. I can't wait to watch football and not have to do a show.
Yeah, it'll be definitely. I might order myself wings or something. I don't know. What's a good like order in food to watch football on?
You know what people do? They do Swiss Chalet.
Swiss Chalet is so overrated, Cam.
See, that's the thing. When your dad owns a premium meat shop, you're thinking Swiss Chalet is like peasant food. Even though I wouldn't mind Swiss Chalet, it seems pretty good.
Maybe if I got like the whole chicken, but like quarter chicken's never enough.
Here's the deal: you got to do wings. Buffalo style, and you get the blue cheese. Pretend you're in Buffalo at a Bills game and just get 100 wings and go nuts.
What's a Detroit food? Like, what's a Detroit food to represent the Lions? Like,
what's a Detroit food?
I'm trying to think.
It's a great question. Detroit actually has a lot of really good food, but I don't know what their staple is.
Like, they're known for cars.
Honey, do you know what Detroit's food is? Don't they do a lot of pasta? Italians?
I don't know.
That's Greek Town. They have a lot of Greek Town. A lot of Greek food. Greek food too. Okay. Greek Town. Greek food.
Maybe I'll get some chicken souvlaki then tomorrow.
I'm a Euros man. I know it's a mystery meat, lamb, and it's a parlay of many other things, but love it.
Yeah, I'd rather the skewers myself, but
I know you gave me some meat with skewers in it. You can also use as weapons when you're done. Somebody pisses you off.
All right, Cam. Sports Interaction is your homegrown sportsbook where local takes on an entirely different meaning, focusing on the teams, games, and players that matter to you. Sports Interaction is on the ground on top of all of the local trends, offering prop bets that you'd never even imagine existed. From same-game parlays to best in-class casino, featuring thousands of games and live 24/7 dealers, giving you that Vegas experience any time of day. Come for the sports, stay for the casino. And now introducing the Locker Room, the first of its kind, a live watch party for the biggest games of the week, including this Saturday night with Steve Dangle. Come watch the Leafs game with him and myself on Saturday night. Sports Interaction, your homegrown sportsbook. Go to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN to open an account. Bet local. 19 plus, please play responsibly. If you have any questions or concerns about your gambling or the gambling of someone close to you, please go to connexontario.ca. Back to the show. New Orleans Saints going to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. The Falcons 1.5-point favorites. Derek Carr may or may not play. He's supposed to, but he's not out of concussion protocol yet. I assume he will be by the time the game kicks off because they did have a bye week. If not, if Jameis plays, I don't think it's much different. But Desmond Ridder back at quarterback for the Falcons after some time off. Cam, I'll start this simply. The best unit in this game is the Saints defense. They're good against the run. Atlanta needs to be able to run the football to win football games. I think the wrong team is favored here. I'll be taking New Orleans on the money line, not just the spread. So give me Saints plus 1.5.
This is the worst, Drew, because I can't change these picks afterwards. I've been back and forth in this game, literally flip a coin. I'm going to take Atlanta. I think Ridder has a lot to improve in this spot. And also you see the line movement. It's gone up to 1.5. I think a lot of people are going to be betting the Saints here. Listen, I'm not going to tell you I can make a case for the Saints. I think their offense reeks. I think their defense is decent. But remember, Drew, Ridder's also playing. Heineke came in. If Ridder can get going, like a lot of people are thinking about him as a backup, I really think he's going to run a lot and do some things in this game. Falcons by 3 or 4. All they got to do is win by more than 1. I'm in.
Yeah, it's going to be close. We both agree on that.
He's playing for a job, basically.
Yeah. All right. Well, where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Saints.
Correct. 1 for 1 so far. You weren't perfect on the Thanksgiving slate with his tiebreak picks.
No, there was. I actually got the craziest one wrong. He went Seahawks, which shocked me. That was the shocker of the day instead of the Niners.
The Steelers, Cam, coming off their disappointing performance against the Browns, going to Cincinnati to take on Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals. Browning. You do usually love backup quarterbacks when the team is good because that's usually good formation for them to cover. But do you like them against a Mike Tomlin defense is the question, Cam.
Know what, Drew? I know people are going to rail on Browning. He was in a tough spot getting thrown in that game. But remember, this guy was a Pac-12 player of the year. Like, Jake Browning was a pretty good quarterback with the Washington Huskies, but he's also dealing with a Pittsburgh Steelers defense with no Joe Burrow. And I'll tell you, Pittsburgh gets to everybody. They get to everybody. I originally liked Cincy, and the more I think about it, Drew, I think the Steelers are the play. And I'm not a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. You know, it takes me a lot to bet on this team.
You said they were the worst 6-3 team in football.
Actually, the worst 6-4 team, but I'll take them
now.
this week.
Yes.
I will take the silver and black the gold and black, yellow
and black.
Yellow and black. Oh my God, am I colorblind here? Anyway, give me the Steelers. Minus 1.5.
Yep.
Don't know what, Drew? Cincinnati's at home, but they're too beat up. And I think with Burrow done, I think that, don't you think them as a team, even though we're all professionals and we try every week, that is a real letdown. Like, you could tell that locker room, the air has been taken out of the sails. Pittsburgh's still 6-4. They win this game, they go to 7-4. Steelers, please.
Yeah, all we need is for the Bengals to go on a losing streak and get a top 10 pick, Cam.
Yep.
And it'd suck for the rest of the AFC because with Burrow coming back next year. But I think that's what might happen. I think the Steelers should be bigger favorites, so I'm going to go with the Steelers in this spot. Kenny Pickett doesn't look great, but I think he's just better than Browning, and I think the Steelers defense is just as good, if not better, than the Bengals defense. And you're giving me Mike Tomlin against Browning. The coaches matter, and I think Steelers win this game, Cam, and they only have to win by 1.5. It's an easy pick, as easy as it's going to be. As I say, coming off my worst pick of the season.
Remember, we talked about this.
No
easy lock, whatever. We like the Steelers this week.
I'm not saying the lock word. Don't worry. All right, Cam. The Jacksonville Jaguars going to Houston to take on the Texans. Another 1.5-point spread. That's 3 straight games. Another division matchup. That's also 3 straight games. CJ Stroud is an underdog. The Jags looking to take a stranglehold on the division because if Houston wins this game, it's a tie for first, Cam. But if they pull off this victory, all of a sudden it's a huge lead in the division. I'll start this one. I think this is where Jacksonville puts their foot on the throats of the Houston Texans and says, this is our division. Get back down there, Mr. Rookie. I know you're in the MVP race and all the talk. All the hype around the Texans offense. Listen, this is where the Jags say, we're the kings of this division. Maybe next year, Houston. I think the Jags win this game.
Isn't it funny, too? You look at Houston, probably one of the biggest surprises in the NFL, Drew. They're 5-5 ATS and 2-3 at home.
Yep.
Let's take a look at Jacksonville. 3-0 on the road. Perfect covering the spreads on the road. 7-3 ATS in the last 10. Jacksonville is I love taking them on the road, and now we only have to lay 1.5. I'm with you. Let's remember something. Houston historically always plays Jacksonville tough, but this is a statement game. Jacksonville got murdered before by the Niners. They came back and did their job last week. They crushed the Titans, and they will win this game against Houston. Jaguars by 7.
And it's only 1.5 points, Cam. If it was like 4.5, I could maybe make an argument for Houston. But
I agree.
1.5, like you just got to win the game essentially.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think this is another easy pick, which means it's probably going to lose, Cam. So we are both on Mr. Jacksonville Jaguar.
Stop doing that to our picks.
Well, I'm doing quotations, Cam. It doesn't count.
Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the spreads right now.
Oh, okay, fair.
Okay.
Cam, not
Sorry,
even paying attention. The Buccaneers going to Indianapolis, take on the Colts. Colts 2.5-point favorites. Cam, this game's not going to be on the TV for me to watch. It's not going to be one that I bet on. It's an absolute disaster. But I think I got to lean Colts here. Is that crazy?
I don't think it's crazy, but can you believe this, Drew? And you know me, I'm not a real trend guy. Do you know the Tampa Bay Bucks are perfect 5-0 ATS on the road?
It's insane.
They've covered every single game on the road. They're 4-6 football teams. A lot of backdoor covers, but it doesn't matter. They don't ask you how, just how many. And it doesn't matter in the end when you cash your ticket. Give me yar and a half yar. I'm getting Tampa Bay as the Pillagers plus 2.5 against the Horseshoe, which is not going to be a lucky horseshoe this week. Buccaneers by 3. All they have to do, they're getting 2.5. I like it even more. Thank you.
Yeah, the reason I'll go with you on the Bucks, you convinced me, is because that Bucks front four. I think if you slow down Jonathan Taylor and that Colts rush offense, I think that's where you get to them. You make Minshew throw the football more than he wants to. It's just Baker Mayfield. I don't trust him, but I'll take the underdog in this game just because I think these teams are both on the same level. So give me the points, just because even if the Colts win, it's going to be close, and I might still cover the number anyway. All right, we're in agreement on the last 3 games, Cam. Let's see if this continues. The Patriots going to New York to take on Mr. DeVito and his parents at their house where she's making pasta. Did you see when...
Hey, mom, where's the meatloaf?
Yeah.
What? Can you make my bed? Guy's a grown guy. Imagine a guy in the NFL living with his parents and guys I don't know how to make a bed.
You think he's got a car bed, Cam?
I honestly, DeVito probably sleeps. Yeah. Remember the Simpsons episode when Ned Flanders divorced Marge? She goes, "Oh, Homer, look at me. I get to sleep in a race car." He goes, "I get to sleep in a big bed with my wife." Yeah. Thanks. Well, remember that? Where Kirk Van Houten, when he got fired from the Cracker Factory? This is a family company.
Well,
I'll tell you this.
Have you seen the movie Grandma's Boy? When he has his
no,
car bed,
I
he's
haven't.
Like, "See, my car bed is so awesome. My roommate's got it for me." He's like, "You mean your parents?" He's like,
"You mean your parents?" No, honestly, Drew, he is sleeping in a car. The fact that you admit that you don't make your bed and your parents cook for you and stuff as a grown man, well, I don't know, DeVito, whatever. I'm going to do something crazy here, Drew. I actually love the Patriots this week, and that usually ends very poorly.
I don't think it's that crazy.
They're horrible. 2-8, but you know what? This is the spot. The Giants beat the Commanders, feeling good at home. New England, I don't care if it's Zappy, Numbnuts with the cleats, and Mac Jones. Who you know what? Actually, you know what? Me and Gabe talked about. Why don't you just play Cunningham, the kid from Louisville? You got nothing to lose, but anyway, I don't care who's quarterbacking. It'll probably be Jones. Give me the Patriots to win this game by 7. I think the Giants will be a popular dog. That ends poorly. New England, please.
I love the Patriots in the spot as well, Cam.
Oh, I can't. Wow, look at us.
It's Bill Belichick against Tommy DeVito. I mean, you're giving me Belichick's coaching mind. As bad as he's been this season with his quarterback play, he's going to be coaching up a defense to confuse DeVito, and DeVito's not going to know what's going on. He's going to be like, what's going on? And Washington, Cam, 6 turnovers last week. They should have beat the Giants, and they just threw that game away themselves. Sam Howell had probably the worst game of his career. I know a lot of people love Sam Howell, but yikes, that was a terrible performance. I don't think they get that luck. I think Patriots, one thing they'll do is take care of the football enough to win this game. Give me the Patriots minus 2.5, Cam, or minus 3.5. It's 3.5. We got the hook. But I still
that
think
line will go down.
Game.
I think by game time, sorry to interrupt, Drew, I think that game will be 3. I think people will bet the Giants, and we might get a 3. But if we have to bet it at 3.5, I'll still wait.
Yeah. So you're saying wait if you would like the Patriots in the spot because you think it'll go down.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. In agreement once again. Carolina going to Tennessee to take on the Titans, Cam. Titans now -4. It opened at -4. It went down to 3.5 I saw a few times, but it's now back up to 4. I can start this one. Carolina, to me, worst team in football. Give me the Titans. I know Will Levis is just throwing up bombs and everything, but I think that's enough to win this game by 4, Cam. I don't know how they stop Derrick Henry in that running game or the offense on the Titans side. And I know the Titans haven't looked great, but Beginning of the season, they were winning me a bunch of money, and I'm going to go back to the well now with the Titans against Carolina.
Titans were good to me too. Every time I bet them this year, they've come through. But I'm going to tell you something, Drew. This is my trapdoor special of the week. But then again, I should put up a disclaimer. Every time I bet on Carolina, I lose. I don't know why I come back to this team. That's just like, if I didn't bet Carolina games, I'd probably have an extra 8 or 9 wins this year. I do it. I'm just saying.
They've yet to cover a number on the road, and Titans are 3-0 at home ATS.
What does this line tell you then? Okay, I'm just telling you, let's play a game. This line should be Tennessee 6.5.
But the Titans haven't looked that great. They haven't looked that great. That's the issue.
I'm going to take Carolina, and if I lose this game, I give you the platform to mock me, do whatever you want, because you know what? I should be mocked, but this game smells like a dead salmon that your dog rolls in at the river. I don't like it, and I'm going to take Carolina plus 4 bites.
All right, Cam. I don't like it. I don't advise you put any real money on this game if you like the Carolina side.
I'm not putting real money on it again. We pick every game on this show. This game should be avoided. And if you're going to bet Carolina, put them in a 13-point teaser or whatever. If that's the way you want to play it.
I don't think that's safe.
You think Tennessee wins by more than 17?
I'd rather tease Titans to +3 if I'm doing a 7-point teaser.
How about you give me a free box of meat, because I know mystery tiebreakers on Tennessee. Do I win the box?
No, you don't win the box. I didn't agree to the wager.
Oh, you didn't agree to the wager, but I would have won.
But
the
you
box.
were right.
Okay.
You were right. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
I know
Cam.
the way. I know the way Bagman thinks. You think he's betting Carolina?
No, Cam, you're probably the only person in all of Canada betting on Carolina this week.
It's actually, I deserve it. Hey, I know the guys in the chat will mock me and whatever. I'm only betting this line, and I made some big mistakes with Carolina. I can admit when I'm wrong, lots. But I'm going to tell you, that line is fishy. Be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
It is. All right, Cam. The Rams +1.5 going to Arizona to take on the Cardinals with Kyler Murray back. It looked like they were going to win last week against Houston. They did not. This is the Rams season on the line, Cam. I know the Cardinals are pretty much done for. They're like little sparks here and there to show off their offense heading into next season. Stafford and the Rams need this win. I don't think Cooper Kupp plays. He's day-to-day. Maybe he forces himself to play. I doubt it. So I like the Puka Nacua lines. But, Cam, I got to take the Rams here just because everything's on the line.
You know what? Drew, I think this game's as tough as the Carolina game. Like Arizona can, what are they, -1.5? You know what? I'm taking the Rams +1.5, literally because they're getting 1.5. This game might end with 1 point. Like maybe like Arizona wins by 1, we win. So I think it's going to be very similar to the Seahawks game. Like Arizona Rams, and what did the Rams beat Seattle? 17-16. Dude, you talk about it. The other Rams receivers will step up, right? Like they got some good young talent on that team. So Arizona, Kyler Murray, he'll run around, do his thing. But you know what? You said it. 4-6. If the Rams win this game, they're still alive at 5-6. Got to go with the Rams.
Yeah, and remember that Kyler Murray game against the Rams in the playoffs 2 years ago where he's through like the worst game I've ever seen a quarterback play. Yeah. Pick 6 from his own 2-yard line. I was like, what is going on? I was when the Rams went to the Super Bowl and won.
Drew, we're doing these games every game. I would say this for people out there. We're just picking games against the spread. This is what we do. If you are a teaser player, I would think getting the Rams at 8.5 seems pretty damn good.
Yeah, if you're doing the 7-point teaser, I would love that 8.5 points. All right, Cam. The Cleveland Browns. What's with this 1.5 number? Going to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos -1.5. It opened at 2.5. It's down to 1.5. Cam, Russell Wilson and the Broncos, winners of 4 straight games, beat Josh Dobbs last weekend. Sean Payton looking like he's figured it out in Denver.
Give him credit.
The Browns defense, though, is very, very good, but their offense didn't look great against DTR. They did win the game, with DTR quarterback. They did win the game against Pittsburgh. I'll let you start this one, Cam, because I'm not laying real money on this. I could make an argument in case for either side here. I just don't know where to go. Here's
the deal. These last 3 games that we've done, literally, imagine your life depended on it. If you had to get these games right, I'd be like, just perspiration, just dripping. I'm going to take Denver. The line has gone down from 2.5 to 1.5. People are betting Cleveland. Drew, I will say one thing. The Cleveland defense at home is arguably one of the best defenses, if not the, in the NFL with Jim Schwartz. You take that show on the road to altitude, Denver's got something going on. Russell Wilson's lost about 20 pounds. Him and Cortland Sutton look good. And you know what? We will apologize to Peyton, who acted like a stooge at the start of the year. I don't know what's going on, but he's figuring it out. And he's making Russell Wilson do smart things. You know what? Basically, it's an extension of the run game. Ding, 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 quick little hitches. They don't set him up to fail. Denver by 3. They cover the number. Tough game.
I'm going to go Cleveland here, Cam, just because
Okay.
Denver's red zone offense is still lackluster. It leaves a
I
lot to be
agree.
desired. Like they can get down there, but they kick a lot of field goals. And I think that keeps Cleveland in this football game. So I think Cleveland's going to have the same formula, dink and dunk, dink and dunk. We saw against Pittsburgh, game-winning drive. They got down the field, Cam, against that Pittsburgh defense, which I think is a lot better than Denver's. I think with just the run game alone, Cleveland can keep this game close and maybe even win this football game. And if I think an underdog can win it, I got to take the points. I know it's only 1.5. But I could see this being a 1-point game. So give me the Cleveland Browns. Where do you think Mystery Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Cleveland.
Ooh, incorrect on the Broncos.
Ooh.
First incorrect one of the week, Cam. Let's see if this trend continues. I'm surprised a bit too. The Raiders hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs 9.5-point road favorites. It opened at 9.5. It's back to 9.5. I saw it dip down under 8 at one point. I think all the money is going to come in on the Chiefs, Cam. It's 50-50 right now, the public money, but I don't see how you can possibly talk yourself into betting the Raiders unless this was over 10.
Drew, I'm going to tell you something, and I don't do this very often. I got off KC for Philadelphia. It was right. Now I'm jumping back on KC. Raiders have been great. They're covering. They only lost by 7 to Miami. Kansas City losing that game to Philly.
They only lost to 7 to Miami, but they were outgained by over 300 yards of offense.
That's exactly part 2 of my point. The Raiders have been doing it with smoke and mirrors. Kansas City coming off a loss. They go into Vegas and win this game by 17. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think that I'm agreeing.
And Kelsey played like crap. He was worried about Taylor Swift and the concert and the person. No, you saw his mind was not in the game. These people are human beings, and you could tell he just was rattled, the fumble. Kansas City is going to get their shit together this week, and I literally think they're going to pound the Raiders into oblivion. I might take them on an alt line to win by more than 20.
Yeah,
and it's a divisional game.
I agree with you, Cam. I think they absolutely pound the Raiders. If you can take Mahomes 4 touchdown passes, I like it. I like them to score 35+ points. So give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Don't believe the hype around the Raiders only losing by 7 to the Dolphins. It should have been a lot bigger of a loss. All right, Cam. The game of the week: the Buffalo Bills going to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. The line is currently Eagles -3.5. It's been in and around 3 all week. I've seen 2.5s, I've seen 3.5s, I've seen 3 solid. We get it at 3.5 for this show. 70% of the public is on Philadelphia. A lot of people I've seen online think that this line should be like 6 to 7 Philadelphia favorite based on how poorly the Bills have played in recent weeks. But I don't know, Cam. DVOA and all the advanced stats say the Bills are a better football team. Which team are we getting? Are we getting the Bills offense that can score 35 or the Bills offense that struggles against the very, very, very good pass rush of the Eagles? I don't know, Cam. What do you think? You think
you know what? I'm going to tell you this, Drew. We've talked to a lot of people. We had Big Man on campus. He's a guy from Philadelphia that comes on our show regularly. He loves the Bills, and we agree. And then I did a show with Mayo today. He's like, why aren't the Eagles favored by 6? I go, because Buffalo is in a good spot with Burrow going down. Kansas City's got shit receivers. Like, Buffalo basically has a new lease on life. It's been a shit season so far.
Tough schedule, though.
But listen. It is a tough schedule. But look at the teams in the AFC going down. Baltimore has flaws. Cincinnati's got no quarterback. Cleveland has no offense, great defense. So I'm looking at Kansas City, horrible receivers, well coached. Buffalo can linger now. No more injuries, they will go into Philadelphia. They can win this game outright. And I'll tell you, I love the fact that the Eagles beat the Chiefs. Feeling good about themselves.
I was saying that to my buddy. I like it better that the Eagles won last week.
Oh, big time. If they lost, Drew, I would be considering taking Philly in this spot. But I think Buffalo understands we have a horrible schedule. We have to play. Don't they play Dallas and Kansas City?
Dallas, and I think it's
somebody else good. Is it Baltimore? Anyway, I'm going to tell you this: must-win game for the Bills. I'll take the 3.5.
Yeah, my only thing, Cam, is the Bills' defense is so banged up. Like, it might be Philadelphia just running all over them. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. Their next 4 games: Philly, KC, Dallas, and the Chargers. I was right. Those are the next 4. Tough schedule. Yep. They got to win at least 2 of those to stay in the hunt because they already have 5 losses. So I think 10-7 is like as low as you can go to make the playoffs. But I do think they keep it close enough in Philly. I think they can win this game, Cam. And it's a look-ahead spot for Philly, too. They got San Fran coming up next week, which is an NFC Championship rematch. And I know people like to say, oh, the look-ahead games aren't real. They are very real, Cam.
I agree. Of course they're very real. And teams that win feeling good about themselves. Look-ahead spots exist in life like anything else.
Oh, can we talk about Sirianni yelling at Chiefs fans after his win? Did you see that?
I know.
He's like, I don't hear you now. Shut up. And I'm like, dude, you're a head coach of an NFL team. What the hell are you doing?
I know. Show some class. Honestly, The Eagles are a team I got a couple buddies and they're really nice guys who are Eagle fans. Like that's a very unlikable team.
It's the least likable team in the league.
Who else is unlikable?
The Patriots when they had Brady, but now there's not it's just
the Eagles. The Eagles are a polarizing team. It's very true.
And you just lost them in the Super Bowl, Nick. Like, what are you talking shit for?
No offense, I'd rather win the Super Bowl than a regular season game at home.
Yeah, how about you?
Well, that was on the road. No, that was in Kansas City. On the road.
Yeah,
on the
that's
road.
what I mean. They just beat you in the Super Bowl. Who are you talking shit to? Like, it's just
no. Unless you beat them in the Super Bowl again, I'll let you chirp a little bit. But
100%.
No need.
But do something first. All right, we're both in agreement on the Buffalo Bills side, Cam. Surprisingly, I wouldn't be shocked if we lose this pick, but something feels.
I'm not. No, I'll be pissed if we lose this pick.
So I'll be pissed, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked. All right, the Chargers, Cam, hosting the Baltimore Ravens. The Chargers coming off a disappointing loss again. Herbert plays great, but the team lets him down because they decide not to know where the defense covers are. Brandon Staley,
what about my Quentin Johnson touchdown prop? The easiest catch of the year.
In his hands. Twice, Cam. Twice in that final drive. I don't know. It's just, how does Staley still have a job? Can you explain that?
No, I can't. The guy's the worst coach in the league. He's up there. McDaniels was bad. We said he was going to get fired. He did.
But they've lost so many close games. You think they'd be like, you know what? Let's get a spark.
Here's the thing.
And fire the coach.
Here's the thing. This is the end. Chargers are a 4-6 football team. If they win this game, they're on life support still. What do we know about the Chargers, Drew? And I will play this card till the end. They win games they shouldn't. They lose games they should. Mm-hmm. This is a spot for them against Baltimore, a flawed team. I think Lamar Jackson is a little bit banged up. I will take the 3.5 with the Lightning Bolts. Probably a stupid pick because all these guys do is disappoint you. But you know what the Chargers do too? They lose tight games. And if Baltimore wins, they'll win by 3. And I'm getting 3.5. Chargers.
Cam, the Chargers don't even cover though. That's
as dogs, not when they're laying 3 in Green Bay.
I don't know.
Take it, Drew. Take it. Do it.
I can't.
Do it.
No, you're giving me Harbaugh against Brandon Staley, 3.5 points.
Okay.
I think Baltimore has a better offense and a better defense. I don't see how the Chargers don't lose this game by 10 points. It's just you're going to beat Lamar Jackson against that Chargers defense in a dome, Cam. He's going to be running all over them. We're going to see Lamar throw for 300 yards and he's going to look great with 3 passing touchdowns, 60 rushing yards.
We will see when the game is over and then we can talk about it there. I don't think it's as easy as you're making it out to be.
I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying how are the Chargers slowing this offense down? They're not.
Chargers, do the Chargers ever play in a game that's decided by more than 3 or 4 points? That's the whole thing. That's who they are. They're the cardiac kids. Baltimore might win on a last-second Tucker field goal. I don't care. It's about covering the spread. I will take 3.5 points.
Give me
I think the Chargers are going to win
Ravens
outright.
alt spread minus 13.5. Cam.
See, that's bullshit. I don't believe you're doing that. That's just to piss me off.
No, but I like the Ravens to cover the 3.5, Cam. I do. Okay. Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Ravens.
Correct. All right, back on the winning side of picking the picks.
That one wasn't too tough.
Now, going into Monday Night Football, Cam, your favorite game of the week, Josh Dobbs against Justin Fields. The Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. 77% of the public is on the Vikings. Don't believe in the Bears. You were one of the few people I saw that believed in the Bears last week, and you were right. You almost got screwed by that last-second fumble. Detroit almost backdoor covered with the safety. I was like, whoa.
I needed a break after all that, after the Johnson debacle with the Chargers. So it's good. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Dobbs,
do you believe in him?
I believe in a guy that has been mocked. His work ethic is fantastic. He keeps on trying. You know what? I'm not going to say Joshua Dobbs is like a prototypical great quarterback, but you know what he does, Drew? He knows who he is. He works. He's been beat down his whole life, and now he's had an opportunity. The guy's a third-string quarterback, for God's sakes. Yep. And in Arizona, now he's leading the Vikings. Here's the thing, though. I like what I saw from Fields. For people that didn't watch that game, I've never seen Fields' accuracy better.
Until the fourth quarter.
The other week. You're right. He's very erratic, but he made a couple really nice throws. You know what? I hate this game. I will take the Bears plus 3.5, and I wish we had more time to change this one. I've gone back and forth in this game all week.
Yeah, I really, really hate the reverse line movement, Cam. It opened at 4 and it's now down to 3.5, despite every single person in the world betting on the Vikings, which is like alarm bells going off. Don't bet on the Vikings. Don't bet on the Vikings. And
I know.
You know what? I got to listen to alarm bells sometimes, Cam. I know I don't like picking Justin Fields, betting with Justin Fields, but sometimes you just got to follow your rules. And the rules of my betting is you go when you see reverse line movement and all the public is on one side, you go the other way. If I lose it, I lose it, but I'm going with the rule book, Cam.
Yep. That's kind of me, Drew. It's like that Carolina pick. And I know Carolina is an awful football team. And if I lose, I deserve to lose. And I'll have people say that, well, like, why didn't you just take Tennessee?
Like we've said a million times, Vegas doesn't give away money for free.
No, nobody gives away money. Like, and these sports books are out there. More people are gambling. I'm going to tell you this. I look at a weird line, Drew, and I'm going to tell you, we will win more than we won't. We're not going to be perfect, but with reverse line movement, crazy stuff, and 90% of the public on one way, I definitely want the other side. That's why I'm taking Carolina, and that's why I'm taking the Bears as 2 dogs this week.
Fair enough, Cam. All right, let's get into our best bets of the week, brought to you by Sports Interaction. Head on over to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN for the latest odds. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. We're going to give you our gold, our silver, and our bronze picks heading into the weekend slate. If you want our best bets of the week for the Thanksgiving slate, click the link in the description below to check out yesterday's episode where we went over the 3 Thanksgiving games and that Black Friday match of the first ever Black Friday game between the Dolphins and the Jets. Cam, would you like me to start with my bronze pick, or do you want to go?
I'd like you to start, please.
My bronze is going against Cam, the Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans absolutely demolished the Carolina Panthers, despite Cam's best efforts to convince me otherwise. I think the Titans win this game easily. It's as close to an LOCK as you can get. I didn't say it. Doesn't count.
Nope.
Give me the bronze, Tennessee Titans.
You know what, Drew, I'm going to go. There's 5 or 6 games that I really, really like this week, and it's hard to put them in the minerals. I'm going to start with Buffalo as my bronze pick at plus 3.5. As I told you before, Philadelphia winning that game, feeling good. Your boy Sirianni chirping. I think Buffalo has a second lease on life. As long as Allen protects the ball and the defense can make a couple stops, I think they can beat Philadelphia. Let's remember this Philadelphia team lost to the Jets too. So they can be beat, and I'm getting 3.5 with Buffalo. I will take it.
Fair enough, Cam. My silver selection is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. You're giving me Jake Browning against the Steelers defense. They only have to win by 1.5 points. I love this pick every day of the week, Cam. Give me Steelers minus 1.5.
We will take the exact same pick. I will take the Pittsburgh Steelers as my silver pick as well. There's a couple games that I like, Drew. I'm putting this one up. I think they win this game by 4 points. They shut down Browning. The defense will do enough. So give me Pittsburgh to get it done. Short price.
Ooh, I like it. We're in agreement. Usually when we're in agreement, we win. We might be in agreement on this one, Cam. I wanted to go Chiefs minus 9.5, but it's just so many points. I don't like having my best pick of the week on that many points, double digits. I'm going to throw a curveball, Cam. Give me the New England Patriots as my gold pick against New York Giants and Tommy DeVito. Am I crazy? Cam?
You're not crazy because I have games. These are the games I'm betting. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, going to skip the gold because I haven't given it yet. Tampa Bay, and who else did you just say? New England. I love New England this week. Like I honestly, it is my 4th mineral. So I'm going to go with the gold Chargers. This is insane. They should never be gold. They're more like nickel. What's the lowest form of like what's the shittiest metal? Copper?
It's gotta be, right? Okay. It's the cheapest. That's why they make all the materials out of it.
Actually, no, it can't be because people steal copper from air conditioner units. But anyway, that's a story for another day and another show. I will take the Chargers plus 3.5 against Baltimore. They show up in games they shouldn't. This is a weird team. Don't even question it. Every game's close. I'm getting 3 in the hook. It's big. Drew also loved Tampa Bay. Also loved New England. And there was one more game that I like. And KC. That's my 6-pack. But Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Chargers make the minerals.
I do like the Jags as well. They're close to being my minerals. I think they.
I like that too.
There's a lot of games I like this week, so I'm either going to be winning a bunch of money or losing a bunch of money. But we'll see what my Sports Interaction account looks like at Monday morning. Cam might be
a cash out.
Sad Drew or happy.
Hit the cash out button. Flush.
I hate cashing out, Cam. I don't know why. Like sometimes I'll see it.
You know what I do?
Cash out, and I'm just like, everything in me is like, just let it ride. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just.
You know what you do though for cash out? There has to be, for me, they always try to job me in these like parlays and stuff. Like say I'm going to win $700. If it's anything like under like 250, like the other team scores first, I'm like, no. Like, but if you give me a chunk that I can pay a bill with, whatever, like you almost have to be smart with it. Like, and be realistic with it, right? Especially when
Cam, isn't it the worst feeling when you cash out and win the bet that you would have?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. No. Like when you cash out and go, I left $400 or $500 on it. I'm just sitting there going, but you know what? Sometimes when you cash out, I find out that my team loses, and it's almost like karma saying you weren't greedy, right?
Fair Fair. Sometimes you can cash out too and put some money on the other side of the game that you thought.
Yeah.
You were gonna win.
Buddy, that's how you do it. So what do we got? So you like Buffalo? Do you like Buffalo too? Yes.
I do like Buffalo. Not
Jags?
one of my best bets, but here, I'll read it off. So we got Cam's picks here on the board. You'll see on your screen. He's got the Falcons, the Steelers as his silver, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Bucks, the Patriots, the Carolina Panthers, the Rams, the Denver Broncos, the Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills as his bronze, the Los Angeles Chargers as his gold, bolt up, baby, and the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. Cam, you're riding with Brandon Staley and the Chargers. I know you love Brandon Staley, but I didn't know this much.
Don't really. I don't care. As long as this week, he's taken a lot of money from people across North America and the world that bet this team. But this week, I'm telling you, like this team, Drew, nothing makes sense with the Chargers. I would not be shocked if they went in there and won that game outright. I will take the points. These are the big bets this week. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Jags, Pats, KC. Let's rock. And yeah, we're on the same page.
All right, and I'll list my picks you can see on the screen right now. It's the New Orleans Saints, the Pittsburgh Steelers as my silver, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Bucks, the Patriots as my gold. Crazy, I know. The Titans as my bronze, the Rams, the Browns, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, and the Chicago Bears reluctantly on Monday Night Football. Cam, I got a good feeling. I think it's going to be a good week for both of us.
I agree with it. I don't want to get confident, but we got 6-7 there's 6 to 7 games I really, really like this week. Drew, let's be smart. Let's hit a couple parlays and cash, get that account growing. It's the holiday season. Time to buy things for your lady. You better win.
Time to buy presents for the 7,000 cousins my wife has in her family.
Yeah, I don't have to do that stuff anymore. Me and my brother and his kids made a deal. I go, here's the deal. Like I gave you money and stuff before. We're old now. Like,
I'm a big Secret Santa
Let's call it a push.
I'm a big Secret Santa guy with all the adults in the family. Everyone's like, oh, buy a gift for everyone. I'm like, no. Let's do a Secret Santa. We have a $50 limit. You buy for one adult every year. It's just the easiest thing.
Yeah, you think I'm flush? I'm going to buy like gifts for 20 people? Like, get bad.
Like people that show up like, here's a gift card, here's a gift card, here's a gift card.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not spending $300 at the gas station to buy gift cards for everybody.
Hey everybody, I'm going to Shoppers Drug Mart to buy $2,000 worth of gift cards. F off. Like honestly, Drew, it's like, are you kidding me? I'm with you. Like, enough is enough. Like it's hard enough living as it is and us winning bets. Like I'm not buying people
and like,
I don't even
nothing
know.
I hate more, Cam, than getting those $25 like Amazon gift cards where you're like, nothing I want on Amazon is $25. So you're making me now spend $60 because I'm going to put, here's my $25 gift card, but I'm still spending $35 to get the thing I want. Like just don't give me anything. Just give me like.
There's rules of gift card. If you give me one, anybody listening or watching the show, liquor or food. That's it. No household items. Just give me booze or food.
Yes,
thank you.
I agree with that.
End of discussion.
You give me a coffee gift card, I'll spend it. I know I'll use it during my
I accept coffee as beverage. Yeah, food, beverage, booze.
Yes.
That's my gold, silver, bronze.
Exactly. Stuff you know you're gonna use. Even gas
booze
cards.
is gold.
I'll take a gas card too. I'll take some gasoline.
You know what? I'll take a gas card too. Yeah, one fill up. Hey, there's my card. See you there. Pew.
Hell yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please download, rate, and review on all audio platforms. It helps myself and Cam out. And we will see you for week 13 of the NFL season. Crazy how fast this has gone by. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
This has been Drew and Stu.
Powered by Sports Interaction, your homegrown sportsbook. Always remember to bet local.
Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.